Hi, I'm Steve Terry and you're at the Hardwick, that's my gaff, and we are today going to be making an apricot, almond and amaretto jam tart using the Preservation Society's, that's Anne Harrod's, fantastic preserves. So come this way and see how it's done. So, this is quite straightforward. So we've got some tart cases here. You can make sweet pastry if you so desire. You know, to be honest with you, I'd buy it from the supermarket, to be honest with you, unless you really love making pastry. I've got 4 little individual tart rings here, but you can make it, depends how many you're cooking for, make it for a bigger version. These just lift up, so they're quite tidy. It's been made, we leave the excess pastry on because it's easier to trim it off because sometimes it shrinks. So you don't want that shrinking away. You can see on the edge here, that's as low as you want it to go. What we're going to do, we're going to put some of this wonderful preserve in. So this is Anne Harrod's Apricot, Almond and Amaretto Preserve. So it's like a Bakewell tart really, but this is, we're just using it with a different preserve. I know who doesn't like Bakewell tart, but we're not going to put icing on the top. And then so that sort of that next sort of spongy layer you have in a Bakewell tart is what we call Frangipane. So just put a nice layer of jam in the bottom, very important. Then here we've got this Frangipane, which is essentially eggs, butter and sugar creamed together. Then we add, do we add eggs then?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we add eggs. Then we add ground almonds. And then there's a little bit of flour at the end. You can't buy this, so this is quite easy to make, so you might as well make this. So then just pipe it gently. And it's best to have it sort of, use it as you make it. Once you made it, use it because it will go quite firm in the fridge and it's quite hard to use. You need to let it soften. So we put a layer of this in. So then we're just going to tuck these apricot slices into the Frangipane. And we're going to bake them at 150, Joe, is it?
Yeah, I'm going to do 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Because of course, we're just cooking the apricots a little bit. The Frangipane takes very little cooking and the tart case is already cooked. And then when it comes out, we're going to glaze it, or less of a technical term, brush it with some of the, amazing jam. Right, so there we are, just push it in. I'll pop that in the oven. So, as you can see, it's nice and brown. It's nice and soft. Fruits cooked. So these are just out of the oven, so they're going to be pretty hot. We're going to put some jam over the top now. What a nice pastry, but I just spoon it. Let's spoon it on. We want to use loads anyway, don't we? Why not? So it's quite tricky. This it's just trimming up the edges of the tart. So obviously the outside is going to cook more because it hasn't got any filling in it, so that's why we're trimming it off. Not forgetting this is quite hot. Hang on. How am I going to do this? So what we're going to do now, in the great Enid Blyton fashion, is put lashings of Anne Harrod's, aka the Preservation Society's, Almond, Apricot and Amaretto Preserve on there. I mean, warm jam. What's not to like about warm jam? It's like toast, isn't it? It's like warm toast and jam. Same difference. This is just a little bit of biscuit we're just going to put there just to set a nice ball of ice cream on. Let's have a look. Yeah. Ice cream, look at that jam. It's hot. But it's delicious. It's just beautifully moist, look at that. All that jam. Some ice cream. And that, my dear friends, is how you make Anne Harrod's fabulous apricot and almond tart.